Measure 9, tenors and basses all come in on this same note right here. Yep, that's it. Okay. I was following the eye, was following the eye, was following the eye. Okay, so basses branch off, same rhythm, different notes, okay? Tenors, you keep repeating that rhythm until we get to 13. You change your words, but the rhythm is pretty much the same. Okay? Basses, let's look at your thing right there at 11. You have... Now, if you can't get all the way down to that low D, you go back up to the high D, so... Okay? And you stay on that note for a while. You guys are almost like the percussion, okay? So it's 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and, okay? Okay? Alright, basses, you stay on that same note until we get to 17. Then you go up a note. Do that 3 times. Okay, so round and there you go. Ooh, ooh, do, do. And this time. Okay? It's way down there. Finally, you get a song where you can sing down there. But again, if you can't reach it, there's alternate notes. So those tiny notes on the bass line are for the bass ones versus the tenors. Now, if you're a bass one and you can hit those low notes, go for it. Okay? If you can't, then those are just alternate notes. We don't need those notes in there because altos are going to be singing that same note another octave above that. Okay? So we have like a 4-octave span for this song. Alright, so from 9, let's see if we can keep the rhythm going without falling apart, okay? So everybody, all the guys start at 9, and then tenors, you keep going, and basses branch off. Ready at 9, 1, 2, ready, and. Was following the eye, was following the eye, was following the eye, was following the eye, was following the pack, all swallowed in their coats, with scarves of red tied round throats to keep little heads from falling in the snow. And I turn round and there you go, and fall and turn the white snow red as straw. Now you go back up. White snow red as strawberries in the summertime. So, make sure you don't just continue to go down the scale. There are tenors that measure 22 and 23 like I did. Go from 21, tenors, go, and Michael, you would fall. Right there, go, and Michael, you would fall. Ready, and go, and Michael, you would fall, and turn the white snow red as strawberries in the summer. Okay? That's the tenor part. Basses are way down here. Okay? Let's go from 13. I was following the pack. That's where your notes are a little different, tenors, or your words, okay? Ready? Basses are on this note or this note. Tenors are here. 13. Ready, and go, and I was following the eye, all swallowed in their coats, with scarves of red tied round their throats to keep their little heads from falling in the snow. And I turn round and there you go, and Michael, you would fall and turn the white snow red as strawberries in the summertime. Okay, tenors, you gotta hold that on your own, and basses, you have this going on, okay? Try that again. 1, 2 at 13, and I was following the pack, all swallowed in their coats, with scarves of red tied round their throats, and keep their little heads from falling in the snow. And I turn round how it kind of goes together? My brain won't let me play, but I can sing one part and play the other, okay? All right, one more time at 13. This is tricky because you have to tune each other out a little bit, okay? Tenors, I need you to sing out so I know if you know it. Ready, 13, here we go. I was following the pack, all swallowed in their coats, with scars of red tied round their throats, to keep their little heads from falling in the snow. Then I turned round and there you go, and Michael, you have fallen and turned the white snow red as strawberries in the summertime. Okay? I'm going to move on, but make sure you got that part down. Okay? Then we go over to measure 29. So what does it say about tenors and basses at 29? Unison in octaves, tenors and basses. 8 VB, what does that mean? Herberto?
The song sounds like we're killing something.
We might be. I mean, I might kill somebody if you don't get these notes right. Just kidding. Okay. Unison in octaves.
Don't care.
Don't make the pregnancy hormones out of that. Okay, 8 BB. Anybody knows what that means?
8 beats. 8 beats per minute.
That's a good guess. It's 8 notes below. 8 notes below. So that means you're an octave below. That's the technical little symbol. Okay? That's the technical symbol for that. So make sure you realize that tiny note now is for tenors, and the big note is for basses. Tenors are here. Sorry, tenors are here. Okay? So tenors, where's your note? Good. And then basses? Again, if you're a bass 1 and you can't get that note, sing with the tenors for this part. Okay? That's the ladies. They get the moving part. You just hold that note like somebody died at the hospital. Beep. Okay? You hold that note. Breathe when you need to, but don't breathe when your neighbor breathes. Okay, here we go. 29. 1, 2, ready, and. Don't sing those notes. Those are the girls' notes. Right there, you move up. Okay? Do you hear that? So you got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 2, 3, 4. Okay? Okay. So tenors you have 1, 2. Okay. Basses have. Okay. So basses, let me hear you. That's measure 34. Do that 3 times. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2. Again, 1, 2. Last time. Keep doing it. Now the tenors will add you. Okay, do it again. Try that one more time. Okay, ladies above are doing. The first note you're supposed to. They start out on the second beat. You start out on the second half of the second beat. So you have to go 1, 2. Okay, you have to wait. 1, 2. Okay, ladies are gonna do 1. Okay, don't worry so much about them. Just make sure you're counting 1, 2. Okay, then you go right back to regular old ooze. But the tenors are going to jump up to the regular part on the treble clef line where they were before, okay? So you've got, okay, there we go. See where we are in measure 37? So basses, you're still just holding that note for 16 beats. Then you go to the G, okay? So you're going from Do to Fa. part, same rhythm as before, but it's not. That's what sopranos have, and altos really have the melody here. Okay, right there, 37, 1, nice and slow, and. Okay, now you should not be down here. Okay, it has to be up here. Okay, match my note, ready, and. One, and here we go. So the next part. Oops. You're gonna stay in the same note. Okay, go from 37. Okay, ready, 37. What's that note down there? Let's see, C, A, F, D. There we go. Okay, do that with me right there at measure 42. Ready, and go. Do it again. One more time. Okay, and basses, you have the same thing as before. Basses, your part is like the easiest part out of any of them. Lucky you. Okay, 45, we go back to words, which makes it a little bit easier. So let's look at 29 through 43 or whatever and see if we can get it. Basses, just keep holding that note down there and make sure you're switching after 16 beats. And then, okay, here we go, tenors. 1, 2, ready, and 7, 8, 9, 10. We're also on that same note. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1. In that same spot. Yeah, basically. It's the same as before. Alright, measure 45. We go back to the same stuff as before. Michael, you would fall and turn the white snow red as strawberries in the summertime. Okay, now, in the summertime, it's there, but it looks a little strange. We're going to have, I'll probably just have the ladies take that because there's more of them to split. So just, that is all the same as what we did back on page 3 and 4. Okay, there's no new notes for basses or tenors there. Gotcha? Alright, so let me go into some more ooh things. We're going to try and get up to that point for our part check on Friday. Okay, so that's where we're going to kind of leave it. But what I'd like to do is kind of go back.